Hey guys, it's Nick here again. Wanted to come live to you today to actually just start my first game, start uploading consistently on this channel, um, and hopefully interact with you guys a little more. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to start a 15 by 15 classical game. Show you what I got. I'm fully expecting to lose it, but we will see what ends up happening. So I am white this game. So I'm going to play e4. My opponent is Fotal at almost 1100 rating. And I do like this system mainly because it develops early, gets my pieces active. Like I could already castle next turn. Yeah, I'm going to try to play conservative and, just solid chess without taking too many risks. And, hopefully my opponent blunders. And, I'll win the game that way. But we'll see. Actually a Friday right now for me. So it's been a relaxing day. Rolling up the sleeves. Okay. Interesting move. So I think I'm going to just fortify that defense a little more. And then we're going to castle. So I've been trying to just really use the center as much as possible, make sure my pieces don't hang so that they don't get taken easily. I think my biggest problem these days is blundering stupid pieces or, just playing moves that are really thoughtless. Opponent is taking quite a bit of time here on these initial moves, so I'm wondering if there's some connection issues or if he or she is just really being methodical about their choices. Okay, so that's expected. I think I'm going to bring my knight out as well. Could have castled there. Hope everyone's week has been good. And then you guys have a good weekend coming up here. Definitely can't wait to get some sun out here. I live in California, the Bay Area, so it's going to be a nice weekend. Maybe go on a hike or something. I'd say since I started playing, one of the things I've been doing more and more of is making sure I don't use a piece more than once in the first 10 moves, as well as castling and developing my pieces, just to make sure that I am really set up for late game, mid game. Sorry. One thing I'm being conscious of here is that maybe I'm playing a bit fast. I've got over my allotted time, my original starting time, but I feel pretty comfortable with this intro here. So I didn't feel like it was totally necessary to really think out these moves, but we'll see. I think Fotal is taking a little longer than I would at this stage. The bad habit of leaning forward. Okay, interesting. think I might just put a stop to that right now. Whatever he's getting into. So I'm thinking about posting this to the r/chess Reddit subreddit, um, just to see if okay, I think we should castle. Yeah, let's get that out of the way. I mean, he's definitely behind in development, I would say. So I'm going to put some pressure on here in a second. Okay. So knight to b4. So what is he threatening here? Come down here, and with that move, he wouldn't be forking anything. He'd just be forcing me to move. Could take right here, but I've got queen here. He could take here. So the only move I really see is here, and I can take him. So I don't mind my position there. What I think I'm going to do is I might actually move up here. And see if I can fork his queen. The idea is if he doesn't do anything about this, he'd be forking his queen and his. So bad play by Fotal, actually. He didn't catch that fork. If you see his queen on d8 and his rook on h8, one of those is gonna go this next move. So I think he might have been a little too focused about pawn play there, as John Bartholomew would say. This guy's making quite a lot of pawn moves early on, and I think he totally missed that because he can't take my bishop that's on c4, and that's backing up my knight. So I like my position so far. Let's see what he wants to do here. I think he's realized now the position he's in. What's he gonna do though? That's my question. I mean, I think he needs to move his queen. If I were him, I might be looking at a move like d7, getting my queen out of that zone. Yeah. So we're already up a pawn. Under the 10-minute mark over here. So I think what I've noticed in these games is that I play pretty quickly. I think a lot of people play quickly, even though they've chosen to take a longer 15-minute game with a time extension. And so it's kind of stupid in reality. If you're going to play quickly anyways, you might as well play a faster paced game. So I'm going to start trying to slow things down a little bit, really think about my next moves, because I think that's the whole point of this. Okay, so he's going to go there. I will indeed take his rook. He's going to move down and start a pawn storm, it looks like. So looks like Looks like my next move should maybe be here. I'm thinking. Because it looks like I can get a free piece out of that. And now again, I'm forking his queen and his bishop. So he didn't see that one either. Hasty moves by Fotal. Thinking about really early game moves and then not thinking about these moves right after a trap, just playing quick moves after that. So if I lost a piece, I would kind of just take a deep breath and really understand, hey, what is my opponent now endangering? But yeah, we're up quite a bit of material now. Okay, so he's gonna see. So now if I move my queen, he is threatening mate. That's interesting. So check this out. If I move my horse here, he's pinned me. He could literally take me here, and he's got mate. So what do I want to do here? I think I might want to move that up. Goes here. I need to think about this one here. I think my best move, oh, that would be a terrible move. He goes there. Okay. I know I'm thinking about this quite a bit. Okay. I think I'm going to do that. That's a good move by him. First move that I've really had to think about. Okay. So I don't really have a response to that yet. So I think what I want to do is he goes there. No, I do. So if he goes there, okay. So I think what I want to do maybe is move into this sector up here. I'm gonna go for another pin, I think. Kind of hard to commentate on this, harder than I thought it would be. Just because now my thoughts are racing, and I really don't want to lose on camera, but I know that's going to be inevitable. Definitely could lose. at my rating, I blunder wins leads all the time, and it's fucking frustrating. But I don't mind my position. These so my bishop on c8 c1 is a bit passive. Um, but I don't mind my queen on d1 that much. Okay, so he saw that. Good props to him. Um, let's see what kind of trouble we can stir up here. So that doesn't do anything for me here. I'm really locked. This is a pretty locked position, unfortunately. Okay. So I might want to threaten his. He jumps down here. I think I'm gonna. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do this move. I'm gonna try to get his bishop out of there. See if we can stir up any drama. By the way, if there's if this helps better, like me sitting back, let me know. Like leaning forward this whole time. I feel like the hunchback from Notre Dame. Okay, so I don't mind that because it basically. Oh, okay. So this would be a queen trade. So if I take here, he takes me here, but I can take back, and then I've got this barrel here that I'm dealing with. So I don't mind that. I think I'm going to start to simplify things. So I'm going to take. We'll probably take here. Okay. So his queen is his. So another idea I'm playing around with here is if I can. He takes me. So I don't see what that's going to do for me unless he like actually blunders and takes me right there. So I might start to push on this side. Well, I don't want to. Hmm. This is where I start to struggle. Maybe I'm seeing some obvious shit. Maybe there's some obvious shit here. I could go here and put his rook at risk. Let's do that. Okay. I don't want to ruin my pawn structures here. One sec. Okay. So what do we got going here? I don't mind that. Okay. I feel like I need to get my queen in the game. It's been okay. Okay, I think I'm going to go here and put a little more pressure there on that pawn that's loose. So my bishop, my goal here is to bring my bishop from E3 up to what is that? B6. And that would fork his king. Would actually, yeah, would fork his king in this this rook here. And he'd have to respond to check, in which case I would take his bishop. Sorry, his rook. That's my idea. So let's see if that goes through. I think he might be on to me though. This recording's going on quite a bit. So I wonder what he's going to do. Okay. Not a bad move. So I think I'm going to move back here and really hope he takes with my rook. Or sorry, with the rook. In which case I'm going to take with my a pawn. So I'm already happy with this recording because, for the most part, I feel like I have. Okay, I'm going to give him a check. I feel like I have already displayed sort of where I'm at. Okay, so he could take me here. It's gonna. So let's see what I want to do here. So he could take me here. Try to take him back. I could take him here. He could also go here. He could go here, which wouldn't fork anything. It's a hard game. It goes here. I feel like I need to get rid of his. I know that the bishop pair is like, fuck. I hate that he's going to have the bishop pair, but he could also go here, and I don't really. Okay, I see. You know what? I'm going to do that. Force some pressure. So if I go here, I'm okay with that. I'm hoping this type of thing is enjoyable, because in reality, I know that I'm a crappy player, you know, and I know that there's a lot of crappy players out there. I play them all the time, and they play me. So it goes back and forth, and I just, you know, there are series of people at my skill level that are playing on YouTube, but nothing consistent, and so I'm really hoping people find this interesting. We'll see though. So if he goes, I just saw something. If he goes E, I left that undefended pieces. If he goes E, I don't like that. So he just took something there. He can go there. Okay. Might be time for a queen trade pretty soon. I think I'm going to go here and take with my. Because I don't think. Yeah, I'm going to go there. And I hope he takes my bishop. I don't see why he would. Oh, shit. He just won the game. I think he mated me. Right? Because if he goes in here. I don't want to let that be a possibility. I can't even think. I don't mind this position at all. This is a pretty good position in my opinion. We got our rook pair down at the bottom on the file. We've got, or in the rank. If he takes with his queen, I take his queen next move. If he doesn't move it, I'm going to take. I don't know what I'm going to do next move if he has like a decent move, but I'll probably just take his. I don't know. So I think he missed a checkmate opportunity. If I'm being frank, I'll have to go back and look at it. But had he taken there, I don't think my king could have escaped. So I thought for sure when he moved his queen, he had done that decisively and with reason. But I don't think he did. I think he just moved his queen to move his queen. Um, so yeah, good for us. Fotal has been playing a decent game so far. Almost the 4 minute mark, subpar. So I've got about, okay, interesting. I've got about, so I see a move right here, which I like because I get a pawn, and I also put him in check. So I like that. So I think I'm gonna go here, put him in check, and grab a pawn. Just double checking. Okay. There's check. So, okay, defending it with his rook, good move. I might just go back up here. No, I don't like that. I would love to get his goddamn queen off the board because I have a good enough lead at this point. So, that's a terrible move. That's a bad move. Okay, so I might just go back to I might just go back to where I was before. All right, I'm going to go back there. Got about 2.5 minutes on him. It's a good game. It's a good game. I'd say the biggest swing of events was him giving up his rook at the beginning there with that trap from the e4 start. It's a pretty common trap. So I think what I need to do now, it's becoming pretty evident that I need to get my rooks in the game. Really need to get my rooks involved. So I'd like to. Okay. So he's gonna step in there. Now, is that a mistake? Because what's he threatening? He's threatening nothing. So I might go pick up a pawn here, and if he does, or I could literally just team up. That might be the best move. Just boom. See, he's got that. Did say I wanted to get my rooks involved, didn't I? So that would be a mistake because then it's here. No defense. Okay, I'm gonna go there. I do see. Well, that's not undefended, but yeah. I don't like my H file. I don't like that his queen can move into that slot down there at all, actually. So I'm hoping something happens here. I don't know where I'm quite going with any of this. I think I really need to just get his queen off the board. Queen trade, right? Queen trade. So he's moved his queen there. Interesting. So I might just bring my other rook over here. Because what's he threatening here? If he goes here, what does he have? That seems like a useless pawn, though. Right about now. could go pick up that pawn. What does he gain out of that? So okay, I think I'm gonna go pick up his pawn. It seems just like fuck it. Okay, I think he missed that. Okay, so that's the game right there. A good game, Fotel. Let's take a look. Quite a long game. So we started King's Pawn game, King Knight opening. It's a pretty standard variation I play right there. Wanted to protect that pawn if his other horse comes in, which it did. Also opens up my the rook right here to move out. But I didn't know if I was going to fianchetto my rook at that point in time, so I decided to develop my horse instead. Then he moves a somewhat random move. I don't understand that. I would have continued to develop, to be honest. But I matched him there, up there. Okay, castle. Moves his knight. I move my knight. And this is where he really goes wrong. He moved that knight preemptively. He really has nothing to gain here. I mean, maybe a pawn. No pawn. He has nothing to gain here by moving that knight. It's not even a good square. It's not central. So I move my knight, hoping he doesn't pick up on the trap. And boom, he doesn't. So I move my knight in. I got my bishop protecting my knight, so he cannot take me here. And now I've forked his rook, and I've forked his queen. So he moves his queen, losing a bit of time on that. I take his rook, go up +4, and from there it's really, I go up a pawn too. It's really just almost got mated there, could have been the game. And then from there we play out. I feel pretty good about that. I didn't formulate an attack, and I felt like my coordination was definitely off at points. So that's somewhere I feel like I could definitely improve. But for the most part, that feels pretty good. Before I end the video, let's just take a look at my standing. Again, only looking at classical. So I've played 2 rapid games today, which I lost, and out of the 2 classic games I played today, I won. So when I take my time in a standard game, I do pretty well. Yesterday, I didn't. It was a big shitty day for me. The day before that, 1 loss, 1 win, and the day before that, 8 wins. I played a lot of chess that day. So hope you guys enjoyed it. This video is a monstrosity, so I want to end it. But I'll see you guys soon. Maybe posting this to Reddit. So if you found me from there, awesome. Go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And yeah, until next time.